my favorite NPM packages in 2023 for front-end web development. Splide for carousels. It is updated frequently. It has cool features and is very customizable. These are a few examples. You can drag, pagination, progress, custom width, and here you have the documentation. I used it on a few, I think on 10 projects, and I found it very cool to use. I previously used old carousel. I think you might heard of it, but it's no longer maintained, so I switched to Splide. Moment.js for date calculations. I use it, for example, for these calculations. You can see it shows how much time has passed, but also for calculations about subscription and other things. This is the package. It has many cool features. Let's see on documentation. This is how you use it. It's simple to use. You can use it in the browser or on the server. Then Bootstrap for user interface. I know about Tailwind. I haven't tried it yet, but from what I saw, it has too many classes to add in HTML and might be overkill. Then for icons, I use FontAwesome. And they made updates during the last years, so they're also active. Ngrok, I think that's how it's pronounced. It is for if you create a local server, you can use ngrok to create a web address, and that web address points to your local web server. So for example, I used it when I worked on a Slack integration, and on Slack you can add your webhook and it sends you events based on changes in Slack. So I added ngrok and generated a URL for my local environment, and I tested from my local environment the code. So it's super useful. I haven't had chances to use in the last year bundlers, and when I used it, I used Gulp for compressing JavaScript and CSS. But now I'm also considering Vite and Parcel because they are easy to use and they also have additional features. Gulp kind of relies on other packages, and its configuration it takes some time to configure stuff. This is Gulp. Here are a few examples of how you can use it. And these are Vite. Vite is developed by the Vue.js creator. It's super fast, and I think I tested it once, and the installation process is very simple. Then Parcel is another build tool that you can use. I used it also once for testing a Shopify package, and I found it very easy to work with, and as it says, 0 configurations. You add it and it assumes some rules based on your file namings, and it bundles things quickly. without configurations at this app. Then for a web local server, if I need a local server, I use HTTP server. Here it is. It's a very popular option if you need something simple for your local environment. You can use HTTP server. And then not an MP. Oh, I'm not sure. I think. Let me check. I think it has it is installable. So I'm not sure if it's an npm package, but I found it very useful to share it here because NVM offers Node version management system for switching between different versions of Node.js. This is super helpful because some packages and some stuff doesn't work on each Node version, so you can easily switch from one version to another, installing new versions very simply. And I found it super useful. I think on Mac it's much simpler to be installed, but it is also a version for Windows. I'm not sure about Linux, but there should be options. And these are my favorite packages in 2023. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe, share it, and comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.